In urban areas, people properly say that there's a lot more driving in my county than I'm getting a similar proportion of the highway dollars. That's true. But you go to rural areas and they say, well, yeah, we're getting more dollars than there are miles traveled, but we need the money more. We're underserved. We don't have the same highway capacity, which means we can't compete for factories and manufacturing facilities and retail stores and so forth. And so different people have different definitions of what's fair. Also keep in mind that a lot of rural areas say, hey, we have a lot of traffic. We don't have a lot of people, but a lot of people drive through our county to get to the beach or get to the mountains or get to Charlotte or get to Greensboro, and that ought to count for something, not just the number of people, but the number of miles. Now, I think that we need to change North Carolina's formula so that we have these highway dollars track miles traveled. I absolutely think that makes sense. We should disregard all the other stuff, disregard the politics, just look at what projects will or in the future will move the most amount of people and freight for the dollar invested. That's the way we ought to spend the state's dollars, but that is a kind of a romantic notion, I'm afraid. Yeah. Basically, when you get right down to it, county commissioners and mayors are elected to represent their areas. Legislators are elected to represent their districts, and they don't often see the state as a whole as the investor in the highway asset. They see their communities, and they just want more money for them.